Hello kids, welcome to today's maths class. Today we are going to discuss about the topic rounding of the numbers to nearest tens. We all know that there are 10 digits in the Indian number system. So let us read that first. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to group these 10 digits into two groups, group 1 and group 2. So I'm going to put this 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And here in group 2 I'm going to place 5, 6, 7, 8 and a 9. So now kids, let us compare the digits which are in group number 1 and group number 2. So when we compare, can we see that the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 are the smaller digits when you compare them with the group 2 number digits? So I'll write over here, these are the smaller digits 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9 are the bigger digits when you compare them with the digits in the group number 1. Okay. Now after this we also need to know the multiples of 10. So can you tell me the multiples of 10? That is the 10 tables of 10. Yes, very nice, you have started. So 10 ones are 10, 10 twos are 20 and then 30, very nice. Then 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100 and so on. So we have written until here 100, but it goes on and on and on. So we have the multiples of 10. Okay, now let me take an example of a 2-digit number. So 2 digits has 2 places, tens and ones. Okay, so now to take an example, I'm going to place 2 in the ones place and a 7 in the tens place. So could you read the number which is formed over here? 7 to 72. So now when you want to do rounding of the number to the nearest tens, we come to the tens place. Now you have to find the digit which is to the right of the tens place. So right is this side. So which is the digit over here? 2. Now once you have found this number here, the right side, we are going to find in which group does it belong. 2 comes in group number 1, yeah, group number 2. Right, we find it here, group number 1. So it is a smaller digit. Now as it is a smaller digit, 2 over here is trying to give power to number 7, but as it is a smaller digit, it cannot give much power. So 7 remains 7 as it is. And 2, as it is trying to give power, has lost all its energy and it becomes 0. So what we are getting here, how do we read this? 72 rounded to nearest tens gives you 70. Now just check, kids, that 72 comes in which two tens, multiples of tens, that is it comes between 70 and 80, right? Now as 2 is the smaller digit, it comes to the previous tens. When you see the answer, the number 72 goes rounding to the previous tens as 2 is the smaller digit. Now let us take one more example to make it more clear. Let us place a 9 in ones place and a 5 in the tens place. So now what is the number formed here? 59. So what we are doing? We are doing rounding to the nearest tens. So nearest tens means come to the tens place. Now the next is find the digit to the right side of the tens place. Right side, what do we have here? 9. So now find 9 in group 1 or group 2. So is it here? No. Is it here? Yes. I find 9 in group 2, which is a bigger number, bigger digit. So what happened? 9 gives its full power, full energy to 5. So 5 goes up as it was a bigger digit right here. So it goes up. 5 becomes 6. And as 9 has used up all its energy, it becomes 0. So now how do we read it? 59 rounded off to the nearest tens gives me 60. So now let's check that. 59 comes between which two tens? It comes between 50 and 60, right? Now, as 9 was a bigger number, what has happened? The number 59 has rounded to the next tens, that is 60. So, it is between 50 and 60. So, it went to the next tens, that is 60, 60. Now, can you observe one thing, kids? Whatever number you have rounded off to the nearest tens, the ones place always has 0. It will not have any digit as you are rounding it to the nearest tens. Now let us take the example of 3-digit number. So 3-digit means we have hundreds, tens and ones. Okay. So now let us take 3 digits. So I am going to take example. I am putting 1 in the ones place, a 2 in the tens place and a 3 in the hundreds place. Kids, can you read the number? Yes, the number formed is 321. So now what are we doing? We are doing rounding the number to the nearest tens. So nearest tens means come to the tens place. Now the digit to the right of the tens place. Which digit is this? What is this? It's 1. So where do you find 1? In group 1? Yeah, group 2. Yes, 1 is found over here in group 1, which is a smaller digit. Now as it is a smaller digit, though 1 is giving its power to 2, 2 does not change. So 2 remains 2 as it is. And as 1 has tried to give its power to 2, it becomes 0. And now what happened to 3? The 3 in the hundreds place remains the same. So now let us read it. The number 321, when rounded to nearest tens, we get 320. Now let's cross check. 21. Now 21 comes in which tens? In between 20 and 30. So now what's here? 1. 1 was a smaller digit. As 1 is a smaller digit, the 21 was rounded off to the previous tens. Previous tens is 20. And hence we got the answer 320. Now let us take one more example. I have 5 in ones place. I put a 7 in the tens place. And I'm going to put a 4 in the hundreds place. Okay. So what are we doing? We are doing rounding off to the nearest tens. So come to the tens place. The digit to the right of the tens place. Here we have got 5. Now 5 is in group 1. Yeah, group 2. Yes, it's over here in group 2. That is the bigger digit. As 5 is a bigger digit, it is giving its full power, full energy to the number 7. And as it is a bigger one, it pushes the number up, one number up. And so 7 becomes 8. And as 5 has given all its power to 7, the number becomes 0. Now what happens to the number in hundreds place? It remains the same. So now what's happening here? So how do we read it? 475 when rounded to the nearest tens gives you 480. So let us check now. 75. Now 75 comes between which two tens? It comes between 70 and 80. Now as 5 was a bigger digit, it has pushed the number up. Up means the number is rounded to the next tens, that is 80. Hence we got the answer 480. Now you must be thinking that the hundreds place is remaining same always. No, it doesn't remain same. In some cases, the hundreds place also changes when you are doing rounding the number to nearest tens. So let's take one such example. I am placing 8 in ones place, a 9 in the tens place and a 6 in the hundreds place. Okay, so what is the number formed here? 698. So now what are we doing? We are doing rounding the number to nearest tens. So nearest tens. So tens place. And what is the digit to the right of tens place? The digit is 8. Very correct. Now which group 8 belongs? 1 or 2? Yes, it is over here in group 2, which is a bigger digit. As it is a bigger digit, what happens? It has given full energy, full power to 9 and 9 goes one number up. So one number up means 9 becomes 10. So 10. How do you place this 10? Can I keep 2 digits in tens place? No. So what we will do? We'll keep 0 over here and 1 we carry to the hundreds place. Okay. Now what is happening? 8 has given up all its energy. So 8 becomes 0. Very nice. And now what's happened? The hundreds place 6. So 6 comes to the hundreds place. But already we have here 1. So 6 is added with 1. So you get here 7. So what is your answer? 698 when rounded to nearest tens becomes 700. So now can you check it? The number 98, when it comes between which two tens? 98 is coming between 90 and 100, right? So as 8 is a bigger digit, it has pushed the number to the next tens, that is 100. As it has put to the next tens, the number in the hundreds place has also changed. I hope you're clear with this. Now kids, when you have done with this, you have understood everything. Let us do one final check. When you're rounding the numbers, even 3 digit, okay, you're rounding to the nearest tens. So have you checked it? In the ones place, you have 0. Okay kids, so now here are a few questions for you. Try these questions. Round the number to the nearest tens. 45, 67, 739, 821 and 596. Bye bye kids.